can't thank everyone in this room enough, man. All right, hats off to all you guys. Hey, guys, honestly, guys, we started off in the third quarter and we didn't get a touchdown, and we got a field goal. I was like, all right, like, this is going to be tough. All right? But we stopped them on fourth down. We ran right down, got a touchdown. I think Gibb caused a fumble, which got that going. Guys, we know we set out to get to here. We know how short we were last year. We know how that felt. All right, that's what I was thinking there right there at the end of the second half. Like, man, we cannot go out like this. We waited all year to get to this game. And we feel got to play a whole game. And we needed the whole game, and we got it done. But as always, this is not the one that we set out to get. Let's go. All right, it's not the one we set out to get.
He said it all right there, man. One more to go. Let's go. Let us all do it. 1, 2, 3.
And the celebrations understandably in order for the San Francisco 49ers, who rallied back from a 17-point deficit to go 27 unanswered and beat the Lions to advance to the organization's second Super Bowl appearance in the past 5 seasons, rematching the Kansas City Chiefs. And oh, so close have they been to this one. Minus the 2020 season, past 5 years, the 49ers have played in either an NFC Championship game or a Super Bowl. And now they eye their next rematch with the Kansas City Chiefs. And Stacey Dales, she now joins us live. Dales, Brock Purdy is such a big reason as to why this team is headed into Super Bowl 58. What are his teammates saying about how he's handling the limelight, but also the scrutiny which comes in such a big moment?
Well, I think Trent Williams said it best to me on the field after the game, Kimmy, when I asked him about the resiliency of his quarterback, Brock Purdy, who went from a 33 passer rating a 39 passer rating to a 133 passer rating in the second half. And Trent said to me, he post-game message from Kyle Shanahan, and he was so deliberate in it. I mean, he actually said this week that we have felt we've had a chance to be in the Super Bowl every year since really that 2019 season. And ironically, they'll see the same team they saw that year in the Super Bowl in the Kansas City Chiefs. But I think when you also listen to Kyle Shanahan and every analyst that breaks down Brock Purdy's ability to read a defense, he is so good at playing off schedule. And I think that's the one takeaway that I took from this game and listening to Kyle Shanahan afterwards. He said, basically, he has a natural ability to know when to give up on a play and play off schedule. And we saw a bunch of that in the second half, and the Chiefs defense is going to have their hands full with that group.
The way that Trent Williams and Kyle Shanahan speaks about Brock Purdy, same way I feel about you, Stacey Dales. Thanks so much for coming on and hanging out with us on NFL Total Access. Yam, you guys have got more cooking up regarding Purdy and his success this week.
Yam's great off schedule, too. I try my best. By the way, are you a big Michael Jackson person? Because I can't help but look at what we're calling the topic board here. Oh, Purdy Young there.
Yeah,
no, you're my music guy there. I thought you might bust into song.
I was feeling like Thriller.
I'll get a reference and I will roll with that
Smooth
one.
Criminal?
Yeah, there's nothing criminal about how he's playing right now. He has been an absolute dominant force on the football field. I'll take a ding. I think that's for me or it's for Sean. It's one of us. Take me through the plays here, David, because there's this, what I would define, a lazy narrative about Brock Purdy being a game manager. Stacey, I think, put some good context around it. We even saw him running with the football in the second half against the Lions. It feels like he could do a lot of different things that he doesn't get credit for.
Yes, he can. He doesn't get credit for a lot of those things. Exactly to your point, right? So when I watched this play that I'm going to show you first, this was one of the better throws that I saw all year. So mark my words, in the Super Bowl, there's going to be a throw that Brock makes, and everyone's like, wow, Brock Purdy can make that throw. This is a second level throw. So what you're going to get is you're going to get Kittle, who's going to occupy this middle safety, and then Ayuk's going to work out here, and he's going to bend in here, right? So you're going to have this void at the second level, but I want you to watch where they send Brock first. They're going to run action here, and he's going to move to the left. Now, you don't do that with just anybody. Like, you know, Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes, but like, just watch this throw and how it comes out of his hand. It just jumps, like, moves to the left. He's buying time, and now he's pushing the ball up into 4 defenders, right? One more time, Sean. Just watch that over.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I mean, it's amazing he can do that because he doesn't have a strong arm.
He can't throw it, right? Like, this is a 35-yard line to essentially the 5-yard line on a line. So that was fantastic. Then Stacey talked about his ability to play outside the X's and O's. And I love it when the play breaks down, right? And he could say, okay, Debo's open. He can take him, right? He can take Debo. I don't know what he saw. I'm not sure if he got confused by the coverage. Either way, he gets off of it, all right? So he gets off it, and then he has pressure. So he has to move. makes a move out of the pocket, and now his eyes are up the field, okay? Now he's becoming a passer. No one's really open. Guy's got to work, right? So who he's actually going to throw his ball to is Brandon Ayuk. Okay, he's going to work here. He's going to work back across. His field vision is incredible, especially when he gets out on the perimeter. You got a guy bearing down you. He's directing traffic. He's moving bodies. This is the stuff you don't really see from Brock. Like, we talk about it, but we don't give him enough credit for that stuff sometimes. We give it a lot to Pat Mahomes and those other guys. He does a great job of it.
Well, let's keep giving him the credit.
Let's do it.
Because the guy's just been balling out. And look, he's been the San Francisco 49ers had the best red zone offense. That's really where he's been at his best. So I want to show this play right here. This is basically, I'm going to let this motion run right here. You can see the safeties kind of adjust right here. But this is what we would have called back when we were playing DC, right? This is 137 knockdown. All right, we're sliding this whole line this way, and our running back is going to come right over here. All right, he's going to cut this edge defender right here. This 137 knockdown. We want to show a little play action, but we want to knock this guy down, cut him down. So now we got a clean field of vision for the quarterback. Now Purdy knows this, but I want you to watch the subtlety right here. Right, right now, like this cut block's happening. Purdy's just going to drift a little bit to the left. As you mentioned before, like he does a great job of sliding, but he knows right now that there's nobody here. There's no deep safety. There's nobody in the middle of the field. Yeah. So I basically have man coverage on George Kittle. That's a tough matchup for anybody to have, but when you get a guy like Kittle right down here, watch him, he's right here. Watch him make this little head fake at the end of this route. And you're going to see it right there. Let me bring this back. Let me bring it back. Look, watch this head fake right here. That is right there. Can you see that? Nice. Can you see that head fake? He literally makes eye contact with his defender. That's next level right there. That's what creates the separation. And then the throw, the anticipatory throw right there. I know Kittle's going to be in the middle of the field where there is no defender. It's a great job by Purdy. Now, Dale's talked about being off schedule. Right? As a parent, I hate being off schedule. But when you got a kid like this that could dominate in the red zone, you love when he makes plays off schedule. And this play right here, he's going to make with his legs. Right? Now, right out of the gate, the Bengals right here, they jam McCaffrey right here, right? They're not going to let him get free, right? And then when you look at the options right here, look, there's really nobody open right now. So Purdy knows right now, all right, this guy's covered, all right, this guy's covered over here, this guy's covered over here. Like all three of my options are not open right now. I got to buy time, all right? Here's the off-schedule stuff. All right, watch right here. Look at him buying time right now. And now, just by him drifting, look at, he catches the ball, he's on the left hash. Right, all the way outside the right hash.
Got knocked over.
And now what his movement right here draws this defender. It makes him, all right, now you got to make a choice. Am I going to let Purdy run for the touchdown, or am I going to suck up right here and try to take him down, which now look what it does. It opens up everything behind him. And so for Purdy, just by running outside the pocket with his legs, now I got three options. Look, now I got this guy open right here. All right, I got McCaffrey over here. The easier throw is probably Kittle right here. He takes the toughest throw out of all of them. But this throw right here, you mentioned across your body. Like that's not exactly how you're coached to do.